Well, joining us right now, Makahla Krueger. She is with Mid-Plains Advisors, and very important topic for a lot of us who are thinking about Medicare, and we need to get signed up. So, Makahla, thank you for being here. We have a bazillion questions, so we're just going to get right to it. And first, I want to say your passion for doing what you do, and to know and understand something that is so confusing for so many people. You've been doing it, you said, for how long now?
So this is my third season of it. I'm really passionate about it because first of all, I just love helping people. I actually worked in the healthcare field for about 10 years prior to this. And one of my favorite parts of that was working with the elderly population. So I think it's really important for my clients to have a good understanding of what their Medicare needs are and what their plan does for them.
Now you meet with Medicare clients. Do you meet with their families as well? Because it's kind of a group effort.
Yeah, sometimes I do, and it just depends on the client's needs. There are some clients who want to have their family involved, so they have a better understanding of it too if they help them with their health care. And then some clients just want to be on their own, so it just depends on every client. Yeah.
What do you think is one of the most common mistakes that people make when it comes to picking a plan or just thinking about Medicare?
Yes, I would say one of the most common mistakes that people make is they will enroll for a plan based on what their friend tells them to do, or a neighbor or a family member, and they base their decision off of emotions and not facts. So I would say base your decisions off of facts instead. That's why it's important to meet with someone who specializes in Medicare. We can kind of dive into your prescription drugs and your doctors, providers, pharmacies, see who's all covered with that, and who's in network for those plans.
And then when you think about people that are 65 and retired, the first thing they think is, I'm going to travel. So
Yes.
They need to make sure that their Medicare is going along with them, so to speak, right?
Yes. So when you turn 65, that's actually 3 months prior to your 65th birthday is when you are going to want to enroll for Medicare or start calling a specialist to see what your options are. If we have people that are traveling out of state, I can actually look into where they're traveling to see what that coverage does in a different state for them. Because if you're enrolled for a plan, say here in Kearney, Nebraska, and then you travel out of state and you're gone for a couple of months, you want to make sure that you have coverage in those areas too. So some of that coverage can change depending on the location.
So what if you're still working and your job includes, the benefit of having health insurance?
Yes.
Do you stay? Do you go on Medicare? Is it just a case by case?
Case by case, yes. So when you turn 65, if you are employed, if you're still employed when you're 65, or if your spouse is employed when you're turning 65, you still have credible coverage through that employer, which means that you have your health care insurance through that employer. So we can sit down and decide if it's a better option for you to enroll for Medicare, or if it's a better option for you to stay on that employer plan while you still have it.
Great advice. We could talk to Makahla for an hour. So thank you for just kind of touching the tip of the iceberg with us. Lots of information. We'll put that information on our website as well. So thank you. We need to do follow up on this for sure.
Yep.
So
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I just got the ball spinning here in my brain. Appreciate you being here. And we'll be back with more in just a minute. Stay with us.